Day 8, just about to tuck in to my breakfast. For some reason I thought it was day 9 today, and then I checked my little 75 hard calendar and it's only day 8. So happy day 8, let's go! Lunch today, bit of a lunch on the go if I'm honest with you. Day 8, just heading in for workout number 2. Let's go! Day 8, workout 2 complete. And I went a little bit over the 45 minutes. I ended up doing a 2-hour kickboxing session. So the first hour was with my normal fight team, training for point fighting. And the second hour was light contact. But let me tell you, it didn't feel like light contact. I am absolutely knackered, but really glad, really loved it, and cannot wait to do it all again next week. Starting on this today, so it's day 8 and I've already gone through my first book, Chop Wood Carry Water. Still an amazing book. Very excited to get this one in. Never read this before, so let's go. It is 9:20 on a Saturday morning and we say hello.
Hello.
We are on our first workout of the day. We're on our way to the park. Getting our 45 minutes in. So it is day 9. This is the longest I've ever got into this challenge, so we're already on to a win. Not gonna lie, my body is sore. Trying to balance 75 hard with kickboxing is proving to be difficult, but we're not going to be negative. We're going to be upbeat. We're going to do what we can today. Today's an exciting day. It's a busy day. We are all grading. So the littlest one is grading for her blue stripe belt in the Ninjas grading system. My son is grading for purple, and I am grading for purple. So that's like, yeah, you are grading for blue. So it is a,
And I'm so excited to get it.
you're so excited to get it. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So it's going to be a 2-hour grading later on, and then straight after that me and my husband are driving.
I don't want a green one anymore.
No, we're driving straight to London because I am actually giving a talk tomorrow with work. One of my clients, I'm giving a talk to an amazing bunch of people, so we decided to drive down tonight so that we're not having to do...
I got blue and white one.
You got a blue and white one, that's what you're getting, aren't you? We decided to drive down tonight so we're not having to do a 6-7 hour journey tomorrow, to be honest with you.
I can't see you properly because it's sun, but now I can.
There you go, say hello.
Hi.
So yeah, busy day, excited, should be a good day, but I'll try and film bits of grading if I can. It's difficult because obviously my son does it with me, so there's nobody else really to film it, but I will try. But yeah, that's my plan of action for today. Stay hydrated, obviously, do all the things, and just have a great day. See you later on. Workout 1 complete. Workout 2, day 9. Is day 9?
Yeah.
Smashed. Absolutely smashed it, and I got my purple belt. Woo! So I've just done 2 hours straight of kickboxing. It is tough, like those gradings are really, really tough. So we are now purple belt, 4th Q. We've only got 4 left to black belt. Let's go.
Nice.
So I have just arrived at the hotel we're staying at for the night. I am here tonight near London because tomorrow I have a talk with work. Don't know if you can see me properly. It's been a long day, really long. Like I said, we had the little girls grading first thing this morning, then our grading. I've done a 45-minute walk. I've drank just over 4 litres of water, so I've smashed my water today. Just need to go inside, read 10 pages of my book, and we are done. Tomorrow will be the real test. Have an amazing one, guys, and I'll see y'all. Tomorrow will be the real test.
Oh yeah, I came that way as well. I just said I couldn't deal with the M25 today, so I went like through
Day 10 in the bag. I'm not gonna lie, I've been pretty shit at filming. It's been a really, really busy weekend. On Saturday, we had our grading. I literally got in the car, went straight to London, and got there, had a shower, had some food, went to bed, did my reading, all that kind of stuff, and then woke up, had a shower, had some food, hit the road. So it's been a really crazy one, but I am happy to say I have completed everything. I've still done the reading, I've still done my workout today was 2 45-minute walks, separately obviously, but 2 45-minute walks, because I just knew my body's feeling pretty battered after the heavy martial arts sessions of the last few days. So I just needed to make movement the priority today. I still had my water. We're not feeling the best. We feel a little bit ropey, we feel a little bit poorly, but I think that might just be lack of sleep. So I am going to off to bed early night. I am going to try and get better at filming. Like, this YouTube stuff is new to me, so I've not been filming as much as I want to, so I need to make sure that I do. But I had a lovely trip around London. We did a client talk today, which went amazing. It was really, really nice to meet everyone. So back to normal tomorrow. I'm home now after a long busy day of traveling. I am home. So here we are. Let's go. Day 11 tomorrow. Day 11. So within 20 minutes of recording that video on day 10, my son started vomiting, and within the hour of my son vomiting, I then started vomiting. Now, to be honest with you, I'd already said in the video I was feeling really ropey, I was feeling really tired. I just assumed it had been because I'd had such a full-on week. Like, I'd done lots of training at kickboxing, I'd had a heavy work schedule, and then obviously I did the grading, I did the big heavy session on the Friday, and then I did the grading on the Saturday. Those gradings are like 2.5 hours long. It's very intense, you know, you've got a lot of physical attributes, but then you've also got a lot of mental things going on as well. So I just assumed that we were knackered, because I'd gone from all of that exercise to driving straight to London. My husband drove, but you know, we were still doing the 4-hour trip, to then, you know, having some sleep. And you know what it's like when you're sleeping in hotels, it's okay, but it's never really like your own bed. So we did that, and then obviously we got up quite early, we headed straight into London. We pretty much had a full-on event day. There was a lot going on, and then we had to drive home. So I just assumed all of that tiredness was why I was feeling ill. But it didn't explain why my son was then vomiting. And then even if I was feeling tired, you know, there should have been no reason why I'd started vomiting. Turned out we had neurovirus. So on the next 2 days were an absolute wipeout. Like, I couldn't get out of bed. My husband was an absolute gem. Did all the running around. He, you know, did the school run. Obviously my son was off school, so we couldn't even look at a computer screen. I did absolutely zero work. And for anybody that knows me, because I am self-employed, knows that that is huge for me, because even when we go on holiday, I'll do little bits of work. Like, I never not work. So, you know I was really ill. So there was no way I was going out for a walk. There was no way I was getting any steps in or getting any workouts in. I ate nothing for 2 whole days. The water, I probably had around 1.5 litres, 2 litres on both days, but honestly, if I'm being graphic with you, it was going in and coming straight out. So we did nothing. Now, I kind of have 2 options going on from here, and I set out this challenge to complete 75 hard, and unfortunately on day 11 I've not been able to carry on, but through no fault of my own. Like, we cannot help when we get sick, and it's just been really poor timing. And this is the message I want to hone in. For a long time I had such a poor relationship with food because I was all or nothing. I would start something, I would try and continue, I would make loads of excuses, and then I wouldn't carry on. And most of the time it was because I was lazy, or because it was easier for me to stop, or because I became so overwhelmed because what it was that I was actually doing wasn't working, that I just kind of, you know, jibbed it off a little bit. Whereas we're not in the same position now. Obviously my mental health is much stronger than it was then, my physical health is much stronger than it was then, and I didn't fail this challenge because I didn't quit. Okay, things happened that made me go, I can't get up. Like, I literally couldn't get out of bed. I was bedbound for 2 days. The only time I left my bed was to vomit, and it wasn't pretty. That's why I'm not going to give up on the challenge, because I made a promise to myself and to my family that I would complete this challenge. And life is never going to align for me. You know, I am a working mum of 2. There's always going to be something coming at me, and I don't want to wait until life aligns, because if I did that, that would never happen. So we're going to pick up where we left off. We're going to absolutely continue to 75 days. We're going to sail on through it. We're going to hit 75 days, and we're going to prove that actually we can do this. No matter what life throws at you, we can pivot. If it had just been as simple as a little cold or a little infection, I would have been able to work out. But in the state that I was, it was absolutely not an option. And I am not about to jeopardise my health. Like, leaving the house for 45 minutes to go for a walk was not an option. Even if I would have trotted around my garden, if I'm honest with you, I did think I'm going to have to get up and go for a walk now. But then I was thinking, actually, I'm not eating. I've not eaten in 48 hours. I lost 8 pounds just through not eating. I'm sure all that will go back on as soon as I start eating again. But this is my reality. And I am here to show you that life will throw shit at you. You just got it. It's what you do with the afterwards. It's how we choose to react to that is what's important. So, day 11 starts again for me tomorrow. I am feeling better today. I have had little bits of food. I have managed to go for a walk today. So I am absolutely back. I wouldn't say I'm 100% back to health. I'm probably going to take the next few days easier, but I'm still going to hit those goals, those 75, the 2 45-minute workouts, the gallon of water, the sticking to my food, the reading, and the progress picture. Obviously no cheat meals and no alcohol. So I am going to absolutely stick to that, smash these next 75 days. So look out for my next video where I show you again. We pick it up straight from day 11. Let's go, because this mama ain't failing.